Good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and welcome to some more Link to the Past League Season 6 Randomizer. We go from one version of chaos from last week's settings to a different version of chaos with this week's settings. We are now on to week 6 and cross keys, this being the first invitational race of the season. We have 2C representing Team Hime. We have Nielsen Alex versus representing the Spec Bonkers, both teams with 12 points, so a big series for them. My name is Tracy, and with me today is Captain 1977. How you doing, Captain?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
Doing fine. This is my favorite mode. Cross keys, well, really any kind of entrance with any kind of entrance with keys modes. But this is my favorite mode, my favorite one to play, to call. So really excited. There is one little change for those that maybe weren't watching the summer cross keys tournament. We are using the same settings as they did. Do you want to explain what that means?
Yep, we got 100% location cross keys, which means small keys that are normally like in pod, like the 6-key lock checks cannot have a small key to pod in them, or like lava chests cannot have a TR small, things like that. Every item should be accessible.
That's right. Now, in some places, I don't think it really changes much. The pod smalls are more of a amusement than anything else. Same thing with the lava chest, but not having that Thieves Town small key available in these. Oh boy!
Wow!
Boots and hook shot. And our
Wow!
first 2 checks. Oh my
What
god!
a start!
That is, yeah. And 2C immediately gonna use those boots to check the Link's House bonk rocks. And Nielsen and Alex finding swamp, and we found a dark cave, and we're not gonna explore it yet. But yeah, both runners will get those items.
Yeah. Holy cow, that's amazing start.
See, if they routed cross keys the way I route cross keys starts, which is I get the item in the sanctuary, immediately save and quit, and go to Link's house, the runners would be very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far not much in the way of entrances other than the Swamp Palace, because which we can't do anything with yet, because we have to drain the dam and we have to find flippers, and that's just for 1 check. So
Yep.
another dark room over on Alex's side, and I didn't see what it looked like. Just a garbage room for 2C. 2C about to get that hook shot. So we get to use hook speed 1 minute and 22 seconds into the game.
Sure.
All right.
Take a look at the stun prize here on Nielsen Alex's side.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Bad.
Yeah. Being able to have a ready access of source of rupees early, that's a nice one.
There's Gina's cave.
Yeah, we have no
house.
bombs. So we have to come back to that. I think Alex is farming rupees to be able to do bottle vendor, maybe. There's a bomb shop, and Alex gets the boots. So 2 minutes and 17 seconds into the game, both runners have 2 of the best movement items in the game with both hookshot and boots. I'm not sure I've ever seen the 2 start items be so good. We're gonna see. Okay, I think this is back of Old Man Rescue. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. So we're gonna see where this. We'll see where our start spot. That is a start spot. Is completely useless, by the way, because Link's house is literally right there.
Yeah.
See if this other start spot will be any good when we get to it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Not bad.
Meanwhile, 2C farming up some bombs. Alex doesn't. Well, could have bought those bombs. Surprised you didn't, actually. You could. Yeah, okay, you want to see the other cave first, and then we'll go up Super Bunny Cave.
Blind
can't
hut
do. Yeah, can't do Blind's Hut. Not even with the mirror. I don't even think you can do the mirror trick with that one. Even if you could, you'd be leaving one behind. Because you cannot. Even Super Bunny can't lay bombs.
Yeah, but we are going to Super Buddy cave here, which is something you don't get to see very often. But when you do, it's fun.
Yeah, I mean, this as a connector is completely in logic, and the item might even be in logic too if the other side is in the light world. But we're gonna get the item regardless. Of course, the one downside of early boots is we don't have a sword yet. Okay, now we got a bomb to do Agena.
Not to the Super Buddy, though.
And I said this will be in logic when we have a lamp. The item, I mean, once we had a lamp, that item would have actually been in logic with that spit out at Mimic Cave entrance, but the items were bad, so we don't care.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. 2C gonna buy some bombs, so he has some money now.
2C has a bow. I missed that.
Yeah, we missed the bow somewhere. We'll see it on Alex's side, or chat can tell us where it was. Okay, in the Agena's cave check. Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, chat.
Thank you, chat.
Not sure why you wouldn't check the 50-50 bush when bombing the bombable hut here. Oh, and we can get that big key because we have boots. Yay!
Oh, we got
Dark out. Okay, that's a nice one to have early. It means you are guaranteed not to have to do a second hammer jump just to get to the big key item, which is nice. We'll speed things up a little bit there overall. Alright, now everybody's got bombs. We have a little bit of money. Okay, second drop down is the uncle drop down. A little bit of a waste for it to be here because this is the one drop down that you could get to unless it's behind Pyramid, which is the worst.
Yeah, you want to see this at like the lumberjack tree.
Yes, you want this at lumberjack 100%. And 2C just keeps farming rupees. Hyrule Castle, small key, okay.
All right.
That means we can, it means we could skip the hammer once we find Hyrule Castle entrances, but probably possible the hammer will show first. Okay, we got these down, so 4 quick items here. There's that bow for Alex.
Farming up some money there for the bottle vendor.
Yeah, good idea. A map to Swamp. Map still valuable this early in the game.
Mire shed here on Nilson Alex's side.
All right, almost bottle vendor money.
Small key to Mire.
Mire small keys, good for logic only and not much else. Okay, we see the exit of Spec Rock Cave, which is a good exit to find because when you see that from the other side first, it's that one-way connector that I think is the most annoying because don't get the item in the one way. Okay, small key to ice is nice. It's good to have one of those small keys in case you enter there without the Canis, with the Canis Amari, but without a glove and a hammer. If you do Icebreaker without penalty. Looks like our runners will be leaving Kakariko soon, having gotten... We got a bow out of this. This isn't bad.
Bow, location of Thieves Town, a couple small keys.
Yeah, we got a pod big key. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
And we find Laser Bridge. Okay, so this is not in
Hooray.
logic, but with boots, the laser skips aren't bad.
Nice flute, though.
Yeah. So we can go to the mountain anytime we want. Blue mail is nice. All right, a bunch of things that may not even be logically needed. Flute often isn't needed, but sure is nice to have.
I mean, just give us all the quick traversal items here early.
I know, right?
Thanks, game.
And 2C immediately runs back to activate the flute, which I think is really smart.
Yeah.
And probably going to head north into the Lost Woods area. We still are on 3 hearts, by the way.
Eh. Okay, this could be a quick check of the bunk rocks.
Yeah, I kind of like doing this in a slightly different order, where you do the Lost Woods checks and then go do kind of work your way around to the Bonk Rocks, end at the useless fairy cave. And if I still have if I have the ability to do the Houlihan there, I'll do that. If flippers haven't decided to show up.
Mm-hmm.
This tells me that 2C isn't really prioritizing the two drop downs over here, at least not right now. May come back to them. And Nielsen Alex having a little bit more trouble with these laser skips. The middle 2, you have to do the laser skip. The ones on either end, you can actually jump down from the side. And this is what, yeah, he's doing that right here. Just your iframes will last long enough to get the item.
No, lumberjack, just 3 bombs though, so we're not gonna have to worry about beating Castle Tower today.
Yay, no Castle Tower. I probably got West Desert in the hut. So not doing Spike Cave yet. And with the blue mail, I'm still not sure whether that's blue or purple on that mask, so I'm not sure if he's changing into Donatello or Leonardo on the turtle side, but just pick your favorite and call it that.
Yeah.
All right, what did we get for the drop down in the Lost Woods? We still haven't found the well yet. We also haven't found Ganon.
Yeah, I think drop down Lost Woods was vanilla, but didn't have anything in it, so.
Okay. Vanilla garbage, as chat says. It's early enough. We're gonna take this 50 rupees on 2C side in desert.
Or it's magic bad at Lost Woods. My bad. Yeah, we have not found Ganon. We haven't found the well or the useless fairy drop downs.
And we're gonna check to see what this is on the other side. It is. Oh, okay. Well, that that is the laser bridge entrance, which has to have a connector to it. With the mirror, that would be useful. Without the mirror, it's just a dead end.
Yeah. Something to know for later if you find that mirror soon.
And that would be, I was gonna say that would be mountain access. We have illogical mountain access with that flute, because that flute was behind a couple 3 shields or a protection item on laser bridge, but we'll use it anyway. Oh. Well, that's not useful right now. That's useful later, because we don't have to swim over there. That's good.
Like that's our potion shop.
That is a wonderful spot for the potion shop.
Yeah. Normally, you find the potion shop at like Desert Palace entrance or
Oh
something.
gosh,
You
yeah. Okay, better buy your potions while you're here, because you're not
yeah.
coming back. Until you turn the mushroom in. Alright, we're gonna see the fake flipper play from 2C. We'll see if he does the hula hand, but we haven't seen either of these as drop downs. Okay, so Ganon's over here at the useless fairy spot, which means the well is either behind the gloves or is behind Aga 2, which is... You hope it's behind the gloves.
Yeah. Ooh.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, you we have nothing to kill the pokies. I don't want to do... Yeah, regular arrow pokey sounds like a horrible idea. Yeah, we've seen the uncle drop down. It was... I forget what it was. It may have been one item. I forget who did it. I think it might have been, I want to say it was Spec Rock. Not Spec Rock, the... Oh, okay, no, it's useless fairy. Or it's useless fairy. Okay, either way, it's nothing.
Ooh, high GT.
Well, I mean, we can't do anything here. We can get 3 items. So GT on the mountain, but we have the flute to get there easily, so it's not so bad.
This is where you hope for a hammer in the unhope
No,
room.
no. I don't want a hammer here. I don't want to do 4 hard GT. Are you kidding me? Swamp Small is good.
Right.
Money is good.
Alright.
Yeah, just kick me out. I'll come back later with lots more health, a hammer, you know. Maybe I'll silver arrows for the Armos, you know. There's lots of things that'll make this a lot better. Yeah, nothing on Spec Rock, so we don't have to care about the mirror for that item.
Nielsen gonna give us a look at our last drop down that we know about here.
Yeah, so what do we got?
That's the well.
Okay, good. So 1 item behind Aga 2, and that's fine. I think we're just gonna... Where are we going? No. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, deciding to skip out on the mountain there.
Yeah, I mean, he did a lot of it. He didn't do all of it. I'm not kind of confused. I thought maybe he was just floating back to his first spot, but for a moment there, I thought 2C was going to actually go into Eastern. Chooses not to. Eastern at the dam is very easy to get to. Okay, yeah. Alex says, also saying no. Oh, here's a good one.
Here. Okay.
Paradox Cave. Let's see what we go get. 7 items here, plus 2 exits. And we'll do the exit we can get back into first, most likely.
Definitely one of the more densest locations in Cross Keys with 7 items, 2 extra entrances. Is just half magic's nice.
Yeah, big fan of half magic. You know, we find Chicken Hut over on Nielsen Alex's side, just a piece of heart.
Ooh,
that's important. We got a Moon Pearl. Not that we've found any real Dark Gold access yet. And a shield. Hey, 1 more shield and that flute's in logic.
That's true, because the other one was at the mushroom spot. Yeah. Alright. Oh, well, hey. You know... When you don't hook shot across, you just find a connector to takes you across there anyway, so
that works.
Fine.
Okay. Nielsen Alex getting his Swamp Small key. So we can do... Yeah, right, because I kind of got used to the Cross Keys tournament, which is the last place where Specky Club was still not allowed. We can do a lot of swamp now if we find flippers.
Well,
And
speaking
the
of
dam.
yeah, I
I
mean,
say it.
just
I
find the
forgot about the
dam.
dam, but 2C made me not a liar by finding the dam. I believe this is
So
the
this
entrance
also
2C
puts the
didn't do. Okay, it's nothing.
yeah, this puts the mountain in logic too. So everything up here is in logic.
Right, because the connectors.
Yeah.
Or we get another shield and then just the flute will do it.
Yeah.
Just 10 hours for the damn prize. Oh well. Suppose if you need a quick refill, which can happen, doesn't happen often, you can just get that quick refill. Okay, we're gonna go back and check out the other. And it looks like Nilsson Alex is gonna find this from the other direction. All right, our access to TR bridge is up here.
More money. Good.
Without the mirror, we can't do anything further. We already seen the exit at Mimic Cave, so we don't necessarily need that connector, depending on what other items we get, because we can get to the Spiral Cave entrance from other ways. Misses the hook shot. Honestly, if you miss it, I think you just go flood the dam and then do this on the second try, because if you miss it again, you're just wasting time.
Yeah, mini Moldom Cave near the house.
All right, another 5-item cave.
Yeah.
Small key to pod. Good to have one of those.
Okay.
Nothing on Lake Kylea Island. Okay, so we're not gonna find. Okay. We'll get there eventually. See if Nielsen Alex decides. Yeah, looks like we're gonna actually do some of Eastern. Front of TR we can't do anything with over on 2C side. A cape, okay. That's a nice item. You hope you get more than that in Eastern. Big key to Thieves Town is nice. That's not beatable yet. Certainly not in logic. We don't have it. We have nothing to kill blind with. And it won't be in logic until we also have a small key, and a hammer. Or it shouldn't. No, we don't need the hammer. We need the small key. The hammer just locks a check.
Mm-hmm.
In this mode.
That actually puts the flute in logic too. That cape.
Oh, that's right. Because that puts Laser Bridge in logic. And I don't think, did we check even the second chest? We're done in Eastern. No, wait, no. Alex Nilsson's still in Eastern. 2C's floating around everywhere. And we just got arrows in Eastern, which, yeah, would be great if we could get to the Armos Knights. I kind of like the Eastern dip a little better when you at least have one piece of the puzzle. You have the bow. So if the big key shows up, you can finish. And even if the big key doesn't show up, you're guaranteed you don't end up with a triple dip of this dungeon.
Ooh. That is not a... Okay, Meyer at the Desert Ferry is kind of troublesome. No fire source. No really good weapons to kill the enemies.
We could get through Mire 2 with the bow, but it wouldn't be great. Also, have we seen all these caves up here? Because we have not found the old man.
I So I think we have. I think the old man's
So
gonna be at the Hera.
yeah, old man's in Hera, which means we either need a mirror or a connector that gets us there. Okay, Hyrule Castle. Which I think you just do if you're 2C, although he might, it looks like he wants to check the other entrance, first.
Yeah, yeah. You got that Hyrule Castle small there, so
It's
that's
all
gonna
in
be a
logic.
lot of things. Yeah.
It's not all in logic until you get a lamp, but if you're willing to do dark rooms, and you might as well. You also have the 2 connectors that could be useful. Our Dark World axis has not shown up yet, so that could be our Dark World axis. Alright, there we go. Nielsen Alex finds Paradox Cave, so we'll get the Moon Pearl. But you definitely do these 3 checks, for sure. But yeah, the hammer could be back here, because, the hammer is locking the back.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise. There's that Moon Pearl. Now, I probably do this even without the small key, but I because the start spot is not an awful spot. But it is much nicer to go here knowing this is all in logic.
Yeah.
It just makes it that much more likely that something will be here. Or we could just get 20 rupees. I mean, so far it's not been good.
I mean, see if something must show up in Zelda. So, Dark Cross not in logic, of course, without the lamp. Back of escape. Yeah, if we had the lamp though, that back of escape could be in logic. So, see if something wants to show up here in Zelda Cell. So,
if with the lamp, you 100% do take the Death Warp and get to the back of escape. Without the lamp, you may do it anyway. And you take this Death Warp regardless, because even if you choose not to do go through the whole back in the dark, you want to check and see where these connectors go. What do? We go in the back. We're gonna check the connectors. And
yeah, if these connectors take you out to the light world, that's just the easier time to get through the dark rooms, because
yes,
rats and ropes do double damage in dark world.
Yeah, it's funny because, well, it's not double damage; it's 4 times, because the rats act like crickets, and crickets do 4 damage on green mail. So,
but we did find a connector out to the light world here. It's at Ice Rod Cave. So
and we got a compass! Yay! All right, Nielsen Alex gets to find Blind's hut. Ooh, silvers.
Okay.
And a sword. Save! Wow. Yay! Okay,
nice.
So good stuff. We don't. Well, chat suggested maybe Dark Gold Axe. We one more shot at that. Nope. Well, it's not full dark. Yeah. We had one more shot at getting a piece of Dark Gold Axes, and we instead get a medallion, which is normally a to be determined item, but even less likely to be useful in cross keys. 2C has Dark World access to where? Where did that spit out the first one?
I believe it was Village.
There you go. There's your Dark World access.
Yeah.
Curiosity Shop. Oh, gosh.
Yes. Okay.
Ew. So it's really awful Dark World access. But it's Dark World access, so yay! And he is going to go ahead and do this. I do like the, it's actually kind of funny because sometimes if you have the lamp, I'd want to do this from a Dark World entrance so the Death Warp would be quicker. Because even on Green Mail, Death Warping off rats is awful.
Yeah.
And Key Rat much easier with Hookshot.
It's the key door. See what we got in the back of escape here. Setting up that Death Warp. Trying to, anyway.
Maybe a mirror will show up here. Small key to Meyer, $50. And a map. Not what you're hoping to get out of that play.
Alright. And yeah, just save quick. They're from there. That's more of a blue mail undress. It's gonna take a while.
Yeah, like I said, that's why if you have the lamp and can easily avoid the enemies, or if you have enough health that you can just do it safely, you're actually better off coming in through the dark world. But yeah, I mean, it's not so bad. With Flute, you can just run over here. Yeah, this is probably better than trying to do that death warp.
Go back out Hyrule main here.
Yep.
Get your dark world access.
Unfortunately, 2C hasn't gotten back to the, Actually, was he the one that saw it the first time? I don't even remember. There's a sword and a silvers. So a nice luxury plus plus a weapon. Meanwhile, Nilsson Alex is checking out the Eastern Palace area. Hasn't really found anything yet. Yeah, so 2C hasn't seen Blind's Hut, and we'll find it eventually. It'll be really easy to get to once they have once the runners have the old man rescued.
Okay. Connector Dark Sync took on to Dark Monk Rocks, which is not that helpful.
You know, it's not the worst ever, because if you want to come back here, you can more easily, because without mitts, you can't just walk back up here, but not that useful either. Like I could think of worse connectors, but yeah. Just 10 arrows on the bumper ledge, so we won't have to necessarily prioritize that connector. And Nielsen X says, I have the big key. I'm just gonna go ahead and do Thieves Town right now. And we see that it is a crystal. And it's just gonna orphan the big chest.
And there is one item in logic in back of Thieves Town at Blind Cell, but
Yep. It can't be both the hammer and the key. And 2C is going to go for the Skullwoods checks. Basically guaranteed items here.
Ooh.
There's our lamp.
Okay, we're still not in logic. Okay, gotcha.
So lamp is behind the Thieves Town small key. That's interesting. Big key to Ice Palace. Not a hard required big key, but one you like to have before you go into Ice Palace, so you don't leave that behind.
Yeah, chat bringing up a point. Skullwoods is a pendant.
Yeah, I mean, that's irrelevant for the checks that 2C is doing right now, but when we find the back of Skullwoods, less of a priority to do it. Not that 2C could do it right now. Nielsen, yeah, Alex could do it. Got sword and a lamp, though it wouldn't be in logic without a fire rod.
Let's see, what kind of Skullwoods layout do we have today? We have... Okay, it's fine. Yep, we got a good layout here, so not going to be locked in.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, the one in logic spot has a mirror. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Okay.
That's a good item. So we can go back to the laser bridge entrance. Those bars just being mean and getting out of the way. And 2C's gonna go ahead and pick up this small key. Just in case we have to do the back. This small key will allow him to do it. Or just in case he wants to do the back, you know. Because sometimes, like, if you're running low on checks, you might just do it. Because it's still two items. Yeah, or I guess one item. Because you're going to get the one on the bridge regardless.
Yeah. So, yeah, that mirror opens up quite a bit. We can rescue the old man. We can get one side floating island. We got, like, most of the mountain open to us now. So that's good.
Yeah, we can't quite get to the east part of the mountain, but we'll be able to, like 2C will be able to save and quit to the mountain spot. And we'll be able to get it that way. Oh, Spiral Cave. Why? Okay, we're just not going to do it yet. Okay. This could be where that one connector that we saw from the Dark Link's House Bonk Rocks Could be useful because you could now save Spiral Cave for last after you do all the checks in the South Dark World. Another dark room. We're not going to explore it. It's easy. The one dark cave you're looking for if you're 2C. Although less so now that you've got the mirror because you know where the other side is. Oh, hi, one key pod. The one where you hear the drop down but you don't actually take damage. That's what you're looking for. Oh wait, he's not the one with the mirror. Yeah, Nielsen Alex wants that old man rescue, and I think that's smart here. 2C still going to be waiting for that. Still doesn't have that mirror. And it might be a while because Blind's doing Thieves Town with no small key, no hammer is it's a tough call. Oh hi, compass to Dark Palace. Not gonna be able to, because we use the key on the center door, we're not gonna be able to do as much as possible here. But if you're gonna not open the center door, you're either running down this right side an extra time, or you're leaving some in-logic checks abandoned. And both of those are kind of horrible choices, so. QC is going to stick with the in-logic choices. Meanwhile, Nielsen Alex gets a bottle with blue goo from the old man. It's our first bottle, so, Sick Kid will be checkable now. And also nice that it is blue, so. It's like we don't really need money, and that is a horrible location if you ever have to come back, so. That Ruby Cave will just sit there. Oh, we're going to do Turtle Rock.
Okay.
You've got a bow to kill the Pokey with now, so it's not so bad. Meanwhile, 2C continues on in Village. Find Ice Rod Cave and a map. A completely and utterly useless map. Or you could use Ether. This works too. And then, well, yeah, I think it's 2 shots with silvers even.
Yeah.
Okay, learn something. I did not know that if you do the ether a second time, it kills the skulls.
Another Meyer small key.
3 Meyer small keys, but no fire source to actually use them logically.
And just go to Thieves Town, get your lamp, you're fine.
Yeah, there you go. Get your out of logic lamp. Take your 3 Meyer smalls and do the left side. I see. I get it, game. Yeah, when Alex gets access to all this Dark World stuff, he's gonna be able to do a lot of this a lot more efficiently. Because he'll have that mirror already. So we really didn't get anything out of that Turtle Rock play. We're gonna... Oh, hi, flippers. Okay, we got flippers now. Which... We can go to Swamp.
Yeah.
We got Swamp. We can do Swamp.
I mean, you've already done Thieves Town without a Thieves Town spawn and hammer. Might as well go do Swamp without a hammer. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, 2C hasn't done Thieves Town, but...
Oh, wow.
Each runner could do, 1. I think what 2C will do for now, he'll finish checking these entrances, and then go back through that connector to get back to that Spiral Cave. I mean, unless he gets something good enough to take him off that path, which, it's cross keys. It happens. Meanwhile, Nielsen Alex is going to do the castle stuff. I'll see if he also does the dark checks. So we'll be in the Village of Outcast area shortly.
And Nielsen's gonna be able to just go right to the back with that lamp.
Yeah, completely unlocked. Oh
gonna
yeah,
have it.
yeah. I was gonna say, I said, is he gonna do the dark rooms? No, he's gonna do candlelit rooms.
But it's gonna have a much easier time with the depth warping. No,
Yeah,
that's
so
the important thing.
yeah, he'll probably just not care about changing it to the light world for that exact reason, because the rest now do 2 hearts of damage. Just wait until you want to get hit, and you're fine. All right, we find Graveyard Ledge on 2C side, a small key to thief.
There's our logic.
Well, he still needs a hammer though. So he might be able, yeah, so the Thieves Town big chest is definitely going to be something to watch for when 2C gets around to doing that dungeon.
It does put the lamp in logic though.
It does. I'm still surprised there's nothing back here with the small key showing up as early as it did. Okay, we got flippers, so we're gonna flipper our way to the just to the east side. We're gonna finish up. No, we're gonna finish up the dark shopping mall area. Still no glove, by the way. We're gonna do. Well, we get the one check. Oh, we could just hookshot across.
Yeah.
Get back to Spiral Cave that way. Can't do catfish without a glove.
Chess game with
Ooh, that's a nice item. Cane of Samaria at the chess game in Dark Potion Shop. That's a horrible location, by the way.
Myers looking kind of spicy right now. Actually, we don't have the big key for it, so.
Yeah, the cane doesn't actually open anything in Mire without the big key. But like, if the big key were there, you know, between the 2 runners, we could do it.
I mean, there's 6 in-logic checks in there now.
Yes, there are. I think Mire may be the dungeon I double, triple, etc. dip the most in cross keys. That's probably just confirmation bias or something. It just feels that way.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Or...
It's not. I mean, as far as double dip dungeons go, it's not bad because when you come back for the Vidi kill, you don't go to all those other locations. Okay, we are going to get the East Darkhold stuff from 2C. Meanwhile, Nielsen Alex still exploring the Hyrule Castle area. Okay, he's now seen all his exits and is going to go ahead and do Village. Meanwhile, 2C, looks like we're going to head towards the pyramid, maybe? Get the there is a freestanding item there. A hammer for 2C would be really good because then he'd have reason to go do Thieves Town.
Mm-hmm.
He says no to the bug net. I appreciate that choice. Nielsen Alex finding that same connector over to the South Dark World. Here's a check that 2C couldn't do without that mirror, and a map over at K45 to Misery Mire. So we're going to know whether it's a pendant or a crystal when we walk in. We cannot do Ice Palace yet over there on the Graveyard Ledge entrance, which is good for 2C in the sense that his not seeing it earlier is not going to hurt him. Bumper ledge, we can't... Oh, we can do bumper ledge from that side. But
yeah.
2C doesn't want to do it yet. I don't blame him. There's still another check here. There's Spec Rock Cave, which we grabbed the heart piece and or...
Yeah, we're gonna bomb jump here, yeah, because we already know where the bottom goes.
Yeah,
so.
well, we're gonna try a bomb jump. This is one of the less free bomb jumps in the game, so... Looks like he's got it set up right, though.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Get a couple of out. Well, you can get one out of logic item. That's all we can do. Can't do anything else.
No glove, no love.
Yeah. Sadly. I think we're yeah. So we're gonna do. You know, if you wait just a little bit longer, you're gonna get a flipper in the dig game. But you know, I mean, he doesn't know that, so we want to do some of these flippers checks. Are we gonna do which one? Oh, we're gonna do the Hylia Island check. And we're gonna find Hera, and we can beat this out of logic. Well,
That's kind of been the story of the seed. Everything's out of logic.
yeah, I mean, I hope they're keeping track of the logic, because it might tell them things. And Tusi's gonna take this connector now, after having checked the others. So let's see what we got. That's one of the cross keys gotchas that not everybody, you know, the first time you play, you might not know. Oh, there's that Eastern Palace big key.
Okay, well.
That is a fully in logic Eastern for Nielsen Alex. We get to do Moldorm the difficult way. We're gonna go get the one item we can get. 2C is gonna follow that cane in Turtle Rock.
I imagine doing a dungeon in logic. Good lord.
Yeah, this is the easiest dark room in the game. Just hold up once you've placed the platform.
Yep.
Nothing in Crystal Roller Room. Alright, Nielsen Alex using the cape just to make sure he doesn't fall. Gets through the Moldorm fight. Gets 20 rupees. And is this a pendant or a crystal? It is a crystal. And 2C's gonna do Swamp. Small key to Turtle Rock. Now, we have one more check-in logic here, and then we can Specky Clip and beat it.
Oh, I mean, 2C doesn't have... Well, you can use the bow on the puffs, I guess. Yeah. There's a glove.
Oh gosh,
okay.
that's a... Oh, you're right. Oh, that sounds so awful. He needs arrows.
Oh,
If there,
goodness.
I mean, it's Swamp. There'll be a sword here, right?
Yeah.
Wait, no, he doesn't have silvers, though. I don't think the regular bow works on the puffs.
I don't know.
Does anybody in chat have an answer for that? Do regular arrows do puff damage? Alright, chat says no, and I believe him.
Alright.
Thank you. Shoutouts to Gamachu and Holy Smoke. Well, yeah, Nielsen Alex gonna go ahead and finish this Eastern. I like this. In Logic Dungeon, we don't know whether it's a pendant or a crystal. We hope it's a crystal. Okay, we're gonna do left side. Small key to pod, so that's a little bit more that Alex will be able to do when he gets to pod. So if you're 2C, do you go to the back of Swamp hoping a sword shows up? I mean, Swamp's got that always a sword in the Swamp reputation. Hammer can't be here. So, okay, so shout outs to Specky Clip. This is the first time we have been in this situation, because with the Swamp requiring a hammer, you're never going to be in a situation where you can't kill Argus. But now suddenly we have a situation where you can't kill Argus because we can skip the hammer. Yeah, the flippers were in the dig game. Nielsen Alex has not done much of Village of Outcasts yet. Oh, there's a glove. Wow, okay, well,
Oh my God.
we get, between the runners, we have 2 gloves. Yay!
Wow.
Red mail's nice. Okay,
Yeah.
so 2C says,
Yeah.
nope, I'm just going to do left side. I'm not going to go to the back. I can't kill the boss.
That opens up so much stuff, though. Like, Nielsen just goes to swamp now. Oh my god.
Well, he's got to get the flippers first. But yeah, I mean, once he gets the flippers,
Yeah.
I see no reason
Oh
for
my
him not to
god.
just do it.
Wow. Oh.
But 2C needs that hammer, or just to say, screw it, I'm going to do Thieves Town without the hammer.
Yeah, both of them doing glove checks with different gloves here.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it.
And we're gonna. Okay, this is the first time. Yeah, first time that Nielsen Alex seen Meyer and decides, nope, I don't think so.
He might come back after he checks this.
He's the one with only 2 Meyer small keys, so it's a little less. I mean, some people will just do it. I often will just do it anyway. That's a big key. What's that? A big key too? It's a big key to Turtle Rock.
Yeah.
Okay. And it doesn't really do anything for us until we either find the east Turtle Rock entrance, or have enough things to kill Trinex. All right, I think this will be dark roll checks for Nielsen Alex. And 2C remembers that the well is back here.
Yeah, it's a good shout.
This is classic, right? You scout the well either in this location or behind the hammer, and then you have to. The trick is you have to remember to come back here. 2 hours later when you get your super light glove or hammer. If you think I'm exaggerating, I'm not. Yes, here today we got 45-minute gloves, but small key to Ganon's tower. So really not a whole lot in the well. I have multiple times gotten 2-hour gloves, hammer, and yes, I have. Yes, that is a thing that happens. And yes, I have multiple times forgotten the well exists. Oh hey, we got a Saha. Pod is our green pendant.
Okay.
It's really good to know if Pod is a pendant. Because I just use the small keys if Pod is a pendant and don't even care about saving them for the back, because I'll make the game force me to do Helmasaur if it gives me enough keys for it.
Saha holding onto Desert Palace small key and a mushroom.
And we're going to see the dig spot from 2C. Don't remember where he got that shovel. Gets a Bombos out of it, so now Ice Palace is available.
Okay.
Well, not to 2C, because he doesn't have a sword.
Shovel is in the well. Thank you, chat.
The Bombos could be significant. Alright, 2C gonna do Hera a little more in logic than Nielsen Alex, because he's got the flippers to get there. No big key to logically beat it, but we do it anyway. Oh, he knows it's a crystal too, so a little more incentive. I don't believe Alex had the map when he came.
Yeah, the map. Oh, we're not doing Hera. Okay.
That's a surprise.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants to do these checks for. I mean, if the man under the bridge has the Hera big key, maybe you just he doesn't have a weapon. He still doesn't have a sword. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Okay, no, I totally agree with this. I'm not a fan of Hera potting for one check.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like nothing in Eastern Desert with that small key that Nielsen Alex got.
Small key to pot off Hobo.
Okay, that's 2 for him. 2 for each of our runners, but one of the keys is different, so it's 3 total. Okay, Eastern Palace for 2C makes sense. Not fully in logic for him because he hasn't gotten that lamp out, but...
And what was Blindside again? I forget already.
Blindside is Dark Death Mountain on the drop down. So if 2C was to rescue the old man, would get it for free.
Gotcha.
Is going to need to farm up arrows. Fortunately, Eastern Palace has arrows in every pot in the back, almost like it's telling you should use your bow for this fight. So that will not be an issue.
We can finally do catfish, now that we have a glove, so...
Yeah, and in the meantime, Nilson Alex gets a cane of Samaria.
Yeah.
Right, 2C's gonna have mitts for after this. That's, with flute, that's really nice. Well, we might get to see some of the Mire area.
There's that third pot small, but
Yep.
2C didn't have.
All right, what do you got for us, catfish? Piece of heart. Nielsen Alex wants no part of it. All right, I think we're going to see a hook shot across here. We're going to see... No, we're going to see more East Dark World stuff.
Yeah, Nielsen Alex has access to the top of the castle.
Yeah.
Here.
So we're gonna get 3 more checks here. With the cape, he will be able to check the Agate Tower entrance too. So. Does not pick up the bug knot either. L2C in the dark and Eastern.
Pyramid fairy here, but...
And a hammer! There's... Oh,
okay.
no. Oh,
wow.
Blind without... Oh, my God. Thieves Town without the hammer, hard required.
Wow.
That's tough for 2C. If he's waiting on being able to full clear Thieves Town, it's not going to happen.
Yep. And we find Castle Tower right next door to his vanilla entrance.
This is a terrible spot for this because we can't get the second item unless the small key is here, which it is of course not. So that is a lost location for a while for our runners.
Yeah. Sometime 2C is gonna have to bite the bullet here. Just go to Thieves Town.
Yep. He needs a sword first. God. So, okay. So let me think about this for a second. Yeah, everything that would take him there. So the play that Nielsen Alex made to check that dark connector and get to the old man start spot is looking bigger and bigger, because getting there that way for 2C, if he's not and you know, learning those dark caves doesn't have as much value as a lot of the other dark rooms do, because usually they just take you to some place that you just don't care about, or you see both sides before it matters. So he needs some reason to send him to Thieves Town to get that mirror, to be able to get the old man save quit spot. Taking the connector is not really going to be an option. The lamp is not going to... He's not going to find the lamp to do that. So you were supposed to... So the game wanted you to go get the mirror. To go... Yeah, get the mirror so you could go... Where was the lamp again? Was that also in Thieves?
That was also in Thieves Town, yeah.
Yeah, so the game wants you to get the mirror, get the lamp, rescue the old man, and then go back and defeat Blind, because up until that point we had nothing to kill Blind with.
Oh, 2C found a connector up to Dutch Mountain. Wait.
Oh, that'll help. Oh, okay. This will get him a sword at least.
Yeah.
So maybe now can do. And that Bombos will open TR, which may or may not be relevant. But yeah, he's going to get his silvers. He's going to get his sword here, which might incentivize him to go kill blind. Because before that, his only option was to do it with the Cane of Samaria, which is awful.
Yes.
Also going to get those silvers, which is nice. How relevant that will be, we'll see. Because we still are... We have very little pendant and crystal knowledge. We know that... We have no idea what our reds are, and we know that Pod is a green pendant, and we know that Skull Woods is a regular pendant. I mean, an hour for sword, that's normal for me, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. There was nothing in Super Bunny, unfortunately. This sword will hopefully get 2C to Thieves Town, because that's where he needs to be.
Yeah, Thieves Town is really holding everything for the seed to break open here.
Yep.
So.
Now, that Bombos could still be significant in that either we might need it for ice, if ice is a crystal. We might need it for... we might need it for the entrance at Turtle Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Nielsen Alex is going to take that hammer and do left side GT. I like this. Should be fine on small keys. I mean, since we hope not to climb.
We could right now, actually. It's not fun. We do have the big key. We have a fire source. We have a bow. There's the bomb shop. We got desert and ice palace.
Okay, so we are going to need to do ice palace, which could be significant if the fire rod were, say, in ice palace. Since Nielsen Alex has not gone back to the back of escape to get the shovel to get the bombos. Oh, okay. Shovel's in the well, but the well's at the back of escape, so yes.
Yeah.
Both statements can be true at the same time, because this is cross keys. So we get compassed at Thieves Town, which means that you can go back and see that he's gotten 7 out of 8 items there.
Yep. Right. Yeah, 2C going back into here. I'm gonna hurt. Oh, hey, already high cave at Ice Palace. Alright.
20 rupees, small key to ice. That's 2 of those for Alex. And a whole lot of crap for Ice Cave.
Yeah. We did get a Desert Palace big key and GT though, so that will be needed.
Right, because it's a red crystal.
Yes.
We have not found the back of desert, but we could get the big chest anytime. Like Nielsen could get the big chest anytime he wants. And the big chest to GT has bombs. Yay.
Like it could be...
Thieves Town entrance was in Kakariko. We're gonna do some myth checks. Unfortunately, 2C without the mirror.
That was in
where are the Smiths? I don't even know where the Smiths are.
I think we found the Smiths.
I have a hard time believing we haven't, because they have to be in a Light World, not Mountain entrance. We must have found them really early.
Yeah. 2C's like, is this it? Yeah. Okay.
I found a Hera key. I didn't see whether it was a big key or a small key. I found a Hera or something.
Big key.
Okay, cool. Thanks, chat. I'm probably not feeling great. I mean, it's not hard to get to, so if you have to go back to open that chest, not the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
We're gonna do tile room. We could, he could sequence break the right side. With the lamp and do the bomb jumps. All right, back in pod for 2C. He doesn't know it's a pendant yet.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Okay, so I thought it was Nielsen Alex that had seen Saha, but for whatever reason, talking to Saha does not put the letter on the display.
Yeah, if you do a map check, it will show you on the map, but
that's
will
correct.
not put a pendant and P in the. Yeah.
Okay,
found
so
the sword. It's
we're climbing. We're climbing.
Okay.
Oh my! At 104, we're climbing. Oh my!
Oh boy! All right.
There's all sorts of village outcast stuff, and we're climbing. Okay. I mean, it's 5 items.
There is the hair of Smonkey in the basement pod. That's a fun one.
Oh baby, just what I want to find. That is the worst key in the game. That is low key the worst key in the game, because it is really slow to do that check, and that key literally does nothing else. And it's not even on path when you're doing the dungeon. So like you could argue swamp big key is just as bad if you get it after you've done swamp, but if you're doing it while you have swamp, it doesn't slow you down. It's just you're going by that chest anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, one item. I think it's the Lost Woods Thieves Hideout drop down. It is one of the drop.
Yeah.
It is one of those. So yes, there is one item behind this climb. Death warping in the dark isn't so bad when you have a bunch of things shooting fire at you. That is 12 out of 14 items for 2C in pod. Everything but the big key chest and the boss. And frankly, I wouldn't go back there if I were him unless I got all 6 keys to put everything in logic, because it's a pendant. So yeah, so if there's something good up here, this is gonna be huge for Nielsen Alex. If there's nothing up here, this is just gonna be a time waste. And could give 2C enough time to get an advantage from those mitts and or finally get to Thieves Town and get all the things. Just a map in the purple chest. It's an Ice Palace map, which we already knew, so that's completely useless. And it's gonna dip Mire, and we see that Mire is a crystal. Looks like we have all our information. With Turtle Rock being the last pendant.
Yeah, if you're rooting for 2Z here, you want to see a fire rod in this dungeon just so you can get clear out as much as you can. So
yep.
At least a big key so you can complete it, though.
Yeah, a big key to Mire would be really good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nielsen Alex having a little bit of trouble with this last torch. Is going to fell down, has to do it again. There's a second sword for 2C, so that's 3 swords accounted for now. They're in locations where there's no guarantee that either one gets the other. If Nielsen Alex somehow ends up with a go mode Mire, maybe doesn't get that sword that 2C just picked up. And if 2C, I mean, it's tile room. Not everybody's going to do tile room. So, and a book, an ice rod. If Turtle Rock were a pendant, I would be so excited right now if I were Nielsen Alex. Turtle Rock's not a pendant. A required climb for Ice Rod would feel really good doing it this early.
Yeah.
And just a bottle with a bee in it. Now, I'm not sure if Nielsen Alex knows that TR is a pendant. Traditionally, in the Cross Keys tournament, we go off of what the runners know, not what we know.
Yeah.
Which they can do quite easily because there's two of them. And Nochibato, our tracker, looks like he knows what's going on and knows what they know. So I will go off that. Shout out to Nochi. Tracker's always the MVPs, saving us from doing the hard work.
Yeah, I'd lose my mind if I had tried to keep everything straight. Is he gonna follow those keys? Looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, he hasn't done the rest
Oh,
of
he
this.
hasn't done Hera. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
so
doesn't
this
have
is
those keys. So yeah.
so another
I
big moment if there's something behind one of those keys.
okay.
Yeah, it's gonna go ahead and do the top first. We'll see if he goes back and does the basement as well. All right, what do we got behind Aga 2? Just a piece of heart. Save and quit. Okay. Right, he doesn't have the lamp yet. Can't do the basement. Oh my god. Okay, he remembers that you don't want to slash and then do a spin, then do 2 spins, because then you're going to end up with a enraged Moldorm. So it does a second slash.
Yep. There's Fairy Connector at the Hookshot Cave entrance. Not gonna take it.
So 2C, chat asking where 2C picked up the second sword. It was in the lobby chest in Misery Mire. We're gonna do Zora. We haven't done Zora yet.
Yeah.
4 items here, plenty of
Zora.
money for Zora, so not even an issue.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of nothing. Some sort of arrow capacity, something. Arrows, probably 10 arrows. We don't care, we don't want it, we're not picking it up. What does Zora have itself?
Zora has
Just a
another
bottle. Yeah,
Not even
you pick it
anything
up.
in it.
I mean, the potion shop is readily accessible, so if we need to fill it, we can. Potion shop is just south of Link's house, so. And I guess Nielsen Alex found a connector over here to the Mire area, because he's doing all these checks. And not finding anything that 2C didn't find, so. And Sick Kid. I think we saw this already on Nielsen's Alex.
Yep.
Turtle Rock Big Key. Yeah, we saw that already.
Yeah, we haven't found the TR Big Chest yet to really do anything with that key, so.
And without the Fire Rod, we can't kill a Pendant Trinex anyway.
Yep.
King's Tomb for 2C. We saw this already. It's just a heart piece. We'll see if he does the bomb jump over.
It looks like it, yeah.
Yep, he's gonna go for it. There's the bomb shop for Nielsen Alex. Finds out what his red crystals are.
Yeah, we just saw what was back at Desert here. I don't think it was anything important.
It was nothing.
Yeah, just fair. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 2C already knew this. Wanted to check this entrance on purpose. Okay, we're gonna go back to... Are we gonna go to Thieves Town? No, we're not gonna go to Thieves Town. I mean, he still could. If there's Dark World stuff he wants to do, you could do Thieves Town and, mirror to Thieves Town and then go back into the portal.
Oh, 2C doesn't have the meter, because that's it, Thieves Town.
No,
So.
he still hasn't. Ah.
Yeah.
Go do Thieves Town so I can say correct things to see.
That mirror, that Thieves Town dip, required Thieves Town dip without the hammer he is really waiting for the hammer to go into Thieves Town.
Yeah, he really is, and that's gonna be a losing play at this rate. In the meantime, Nielsen Alex is finally gonna do some Village of Outcasts / North Dark World, or maybe one or the other, perhaps both. Since Skullwood's layout's good. Yeah, there's that mushroom.
Okay, pendant Skullwoods. This is our last pendant. There we go.
Yeah, we already knew that because 2C had been in there. We saw the letter.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, we have full dungeon knowledge at this point.
All right, pod for Nielsen Alex. We'll see what he chooses to do here.
Hey, Nielsen can beat Pod at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if it weren't a pendant, I would totally go down the right side and beat Pod and then come back and do whatever else, but it is a pendant, so...
Alright, Mushroom Turning coming for 2C.
Is gonna go straight to the back. With the mirror, this is so much better.
Yeah.
Actually, mirror and lamp, which... Yep, the Thieves Town combo. 2C's gonna run out of things eventually, and we'll be forced to go into Thieves Town, but there's more stuff to do. There's that Hera Smallford, Nielsen Alex. We'll see maybe if he decides to go back into Hera to get the last 2 items at any point. Okay, 2C with that small key is going to check out those 2 chests in Desert, which don't really have anything.
See, Nielsen Alex did save a small key, so maybe thinking about beating Pod here. Yeah.
Honestly, I would just spend it on the big key chest. I would have spent this key. If it was a pendant, if it's a pendant, I want the game to tell me, here are your 6 pod smalls, go beat Helmasaur. He might just be sending one just in case, if he wants to come back. Must have skipped the Harmless Hellway.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2C never made it over to Catfish. Is going to do that now.
And
All
we
right,
are
we're going.
beating Pod.
We're going.
All right.
I mean, if this ends up being a pet seed, if this ends up being literally something good on Helmasaur, this will be
Green
pretty big.
pendant.
So chat
Great
asking,
big.
is hammer on blind? It is not on blind, but it is behind the mirror that is in Thieves Town.
Yep.
Because the hammer is on the top of the castle in I want to say it was one of the fairy caves. I forget which one.
Yeah, it was
Behind the
Pyramid
mirror.
Fairy.
Yeah, which is so you can't full clear. You cannot full clear Thieves Town the first try.
Nope.
So waiting for that hammer is just not going to work out for 2C. Bombo's much better than Ether for the Pokey.
A little bit.
With a couple small keys, we'll see if okay. Not even. Okay, this can continue on. We've seen the front of TR. I don't remember if they've both seen the front of TR. But with two small keys, you can waste one to go to the front. And that's Helma down for Nielsen. Alex, let's see what he holds. A small key to Skull Woods. But it's a green pendant, so there's still a chance for this to be useful.
So pendant leading to another pendant dungeon.
Yep. And even if we need to do Skullwoods, we can do that without finding any Skullwood small keys because of the good layout of the back of Skullwoods, or sorry, the front and middle of Skullwoods. All right, 2C's gonna do the TR from the front, which makes more sense. You might as well save those small keys. Nielsen's almost to the flippers, and he'll be able to do everything but the big chest in Swamp, since we don't have the Swamp big key yet. Oh, this is a new check.
Oh, there's Skullwoods.
I mean, you've already got one pendant, and it's not that slow, so I wonder if he goes and beats this. You've got a small key to do it.
2C is in Thieves Town. Let's go.
Yay.
All right.
Hey. I mean, I don't blame him for waiting on this, and it's kind of one of those things where, if you don't have hammer or the small key, you're like, well, I'll just go ahead and do it and have to come back if both show up. But then when you have one, it's like, gosh, I can wait a little bit longer and maybe that other thing shows up. So we're going to do the out of logic Skullwoods play. This is pretty easy to do with the lamp. Especially if you have boots.
Yep.
I don't know that I'd do this for a pendant. I absolutely 100% would do this for a crystal. But, I mean, Alex...
I'm looking at that. We might not even find a fire rod.
Well, the fire rod's not going to be here. Yeah, we don't need the... Yeah, you're right. We don't even need the fire rod necessarily to beat the seed. Because with Turtle Rock and Skullwoods being our pendant... being pendant dungeons.
Yep, but we got Bombos for Ice Palace, so yeah.
Yep. All right, lamp for 2C. He's gonna get his mirror soon. Yay! Hopefully that mirror will take him places, and he'll get his hammer as well. So chat asking, as long as you're comfortable with the bomb jump, why wouldn't you do it? Because it's slow, and I don't necessarily need to do it. Bomb jump is very easy.
Yeah, bomb jump, all you have to do is line yourself up with the top of the room, walk to the right a bit while hold down your sword, and it lines you up perfectly so you don't fall.
Yeah, the only thing difficult about the bomb jump is you just got to make sure you time it so the hand doesn't grab you.
Yeah.
Are we? Yeah, looks like we need a Meyer big key for go at this point. Assuming Let's see. Are there any dungeons we have? We found Mire. We found Ice. We found Swamp. We have not found back a desert. Have we? Unless I missed it.
I don't think we've seen that. No.
So somebody do Spiral Cave. No, I guess 2C must have done that one already.
I think
so
we did, yeah.
so it is possible. Okay, what entrance can we not get to?
We can get to
medallion
pretty much everything.
Yeah, we between the two runners we can get to everything. 2C doesn't have the ether for Mire entrance. Nielsen Alex doesn't have the mitts and the bombos for the TR entrance. And it's like the green pendant got us nothing.
2C should have ether. That was in the back of Blindside, I think.
Okay. Flippers are in a very good spot for, Chad asking about the flippers in the myths. So the flippers are in the dig game. And the myths should be here in Skull Woods, if I remember correctly.
Mitzer and Swamp, yeah.
Oh, right, Swamp. Okay, no, yeah. They got them at about the same time. I was trying to remember which one it was, but...
Right.
So, yeah. Nielsen Alex should get to the dig game relatively soon, get those flippers, and then it just makes sense to go to Swamp. Yeah, I think 2C is going to go ahead and rescue the old man and get the old man save and quit. Because he knows that has to be at Hera. Okay, we are done with the Skullwood. No, we are not done with the Skullwood. So we get one more check. It'll be a little bit easier because we have the Cane of Samaria. 2C did not have the Cane of Samaria when he did this. And, you know, it's good to have that. Again, another one of those big keys you don't necessarily need, but good to have before you actually do the dungeon. And we're going to get some book checks from 2C. We haven't seen any of these yet. Oh, we're going to get a bat check, too, from Nielsen Alex, because he's right here.
Yeah, this powder was off the balls.
Yep, so. It was on Helma. So you want this to be something if you're Nielsen Alex.
And no.
And it's not. Okay, it was on Moth, not Helma, but it was on a pendant boss that you didn't necessarily need to kill. So.
Unless Ped's a thing, which I highly doubt at this point.
Yeah, I mean the fire rod. We need the fire rod for Ped to even be a consideration.
Yeah.
Spike Cave. Okay, this is a good place to end your route.
Yeah.
You will see runners this week running out of Spike Cave. This particular time, I don't think there's a thing that it makes sense for Alex to do next.
Oh, Nikita Meyer. Okay.
Oh, that's no mode.
Huge.
It'd be huger if you had flippers already. Oh, he is gonna walk out. Okay. He's gonna check Ped, I think. No?
Nope.
Okay, no, he's not gonna check Ped. He's gonna go back into the Dark World. Probably finish doing North checks. Maybe. He still only has his South checks to do. He needs those flippers.
Go to the game. I mean, trying to think where the...
So 2C needs to get the hammer, following the mirror, and then get to Spike Cave.
Yep.
Nielsen Alex just needs to get the flippers. And remember how I said that he might miss that sword in Mire? He's gonna miss that sword in Mire if he gets these flippers right now.
Yep. Okay, here's the mirror check we haven't seen yet. This is the Brothers Connector. And that's TR.
You know what? That is, yeah. Chat making a really good point. Unless the fire rod shows up, which it still could. Nielsen Alex still needs to get back to the well at the sanctuary start spot to get the shovel to get the bombos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, Alex is only gonna check this one chest here, and mirror back out, do the game. And
yep.
There's no reason for him to continue. So.
Yeah, they both found that TREs at about the same time.
Was there something on race game?
I don't think he checked it. He must not have checked it. 2C checked it, and it was just
okay.
a piece of heart, so.
All right. Cave 45, what do you got for us today? Is it Back of Desert? No, it's Hookshot Cave.
Well, that's 4 new items. Unfortunately for 2C, none of them are going to be the hammer. Let me think. Could he? Oh, he can't get hammer go mode because of the Spike Cave having the Meyer Big Key. Yeah, more Ganis Tower small keys. We don't need those. We don't want those. Blue Cane maybe hints at Spike Cave if he gets a hammer. And a heart container. So really a relatively underwhelming hookshot cave there for 2C. And where does the connector go? Okay, well it goes here. We're gonna grab the arrows because they're hard to skip. What did we see?
Wait. 2C. What are you doing here? Oh no.
Well, I mean, he doesn't need to go there. We know where all the things are.
We're still looking for one entrance though.
Oh right, we are. Oh, that could be desert. You're right. You are absolutely right. Well, good news is deserts are red crystal. It won't be at Pyramid Fairy. Okay. Alex!
Nielsen! Get back there!
And not for the... Oh my god. No. Okay, see, he wants to do more Dark World. And if he does the mirror there, he will lose the portal to the Dark World.
Fire out an Ice Palace!
You got... Okay, so Bombo's Heart required. So it's just... Okay, so... What happens first? 2C goes to the castle? Or Nielsen Alex goes... remembers that the well exists?
Big key to swamp?
Oh, yeah, boy. I mean, unless there's a sword there, that's pretty irrelevant.
Yeah.
Since no one's actually beaten swamp yet. Mimic Cave, huh? Okay. So, 2C going into Ice Palace without the hammer is not ideal.
Yeah.
But you know, having those small keys at least made it better. You can go ahead and Harapot and not have to worry about getting locked out. Nice refill. Fortunately, we do have mirror to get out without losing all our health and having to do a really long death warp.
I just don't know why they didn't mirror on top of Bumper Cave to check that entrance. Did we find that one earlier?
Okay, so... No, I don't think we have. I see why Alex didn't do it, because he wanted to continue on doing these Dark World things. And he was going to lose his portal. Now, just save and quit to Link's house and go in the portal with your hammer and glove would be my argument, but okay. I'm not entirely sure why 2C didn't do it. Because he just leaped down and decided to do these checks instead. Which he still could have done. Has 2C done the eastern area checks? Because otherwise you would just... Okay, no, he just wants the last Turtle Rock checks. Follow that fire rod. Oh, someone's saying that one of their trackers says they came out of the light. They did get to the light world of that exit. So
okay.
that would explain it. Okay, Misery Mire for Nielsen Alex. So he is going to get his Tempered Sword because he's still looking for a way to do Ice Palace. And Turtle Rock, still nothing. Okay, so we need a flute to 5 from 2C, and we need a flute to 2 to run over to the well drop down, which is at Sanctuary from Nielsen Alex. Now, we're gonna see we'll see the rest of Mire here. Oh, hey, the compass. We can know what our items are. To be fair, Mire is one of the more difficult dungeons to actually count items. It is one of the more valuable compasses, in my opinion, but that is not what he's looking for right now. And 2C's gonna get this, also gonna get Temper. They're gonna get Temper Sword almost the same time. Cool.
Okay, that's good.
We're gonna see the left side checks from Nielsen Alex first. And we have got 3 small keys for Mire, so we're definitely gonna be doing this. I think if you're 2C, you're pretty happy getting this sword.
Yeah. Did Mitz really block anything in this scene?
I mean, they're probably blocking the desert entrance. Because what do we even have left? We have Turtle Rock entrance.
Hey.
We have Turtle Rock entrance. We have back of Skullwood's entrance.
Oh.
And I want to say 2C has shown us Ice Palace entrance. We have Hammerpeg's entrance.
PR small. Skullwood's big key.
Fetch quest, big key. If there ever was one. 300 rupees for Nielsen Alex, so the right side of the left side of GT, sorry, the left side of Mire holding nothing, the right side of GT holding nothing. I mean, we knew that because we have all the things we need between our runners. They just don't have. The same things. So that fire rod might actually be required for desert.
Yeah. We need Nielsen Alex to...
Actually, 2/3 that it's behind the Bombos, because either it's because we have, like I said, we have hammer pegs, in which case 2C can't get to it because he still needs that hammer. We have the fire rod locked location, which is behind the Bombos, or we have the Turtle Rock location, which is opened by Bombos. There's that Hera big key for 2C.
Not gonna climb. Good call.
Now we know there's nothing.
Yeah.
Is gonna go ahead and do Swamp. This makes a ton of sense, but
God, do you do Swamp knowing you need a hammer though?
Okay.
Hey.
So yeah, you do. Okay, I'm trying to figure out.
Just go mode it, right?
Is there anything else nice that could be here? I mean, a sword. It is Swamp. Could have a sword. He's already on left side. So, like, there's not the meaning of go mode is kind of lessened here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's just looking for that hammer. Well, I mean, technically he's looking for the Mire big key, so that could be here. It's not. But like to his mind, it could. So no, you don't just go mode it.
Okay.
Okay, Silver's Vidi. This will be very quick for Nielsen Alex.
Hey, Sorted Swamp. Let's go.
I mean, he could have beaten this the first time through.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. The Desert Palace Vicky's on the Hammerlock side of GT. Oh.
Yes. Well, he needs the
right.
hammer for several things. He needs the hammer
Yeah.
for Spike Cave to get the Mire Big Key. He needs the hammer for the Desert Big. He needs
Ice
the hammer
Palace.
to do Ice Palace, so we can't skip the hammer. We might find a seed this week. We know I've been joking about the hammerless seed. I'd love to see like a regular open hammerless seed. That has not happened yet, to my knowledge. I mean, I'm sure it has.
I've seen it.
Just,
I've seen it.
Oh, you have? Okay.
I have.
Oh, hey, there's another check open to us at Castle Tower. Just what we
Hooray.
want. Okay, but in cross keys with TR not needing a hammer either. There are more pendant layouts available for hammerless. Yeah, I mean, the worry is that Nielsen Alex has just completely forgotten about the well. Whereas 2C just still has a lot of stuff, the mirrors and such opening up for him. Is gonna do now is gonna do. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. That's yeah. If you don't hit left and up, you will soft lock yourself there.
Yeah.
And you have to save and quit. Can't mirror. I don't think you can mirror out of that.
No, you can't.
Okay, let's try this again.
Yeah, thankfully it's not too far out of the way.
This particular hero location is not awful, so. Okay, now Nielsen Alex is gonna go ahead and get his gold sword in Swamp.
And his mitts.
And he'll get his mitts too, that's right. So that's gonna take him even further away from getting to the well. I feel like 2C gets to his stuff first.
Gosh.
We'll see. Okay, Nielsen grabbing the small key, which means he can either he can now flood the key instead of doing a diver down over on the left side if he so chooses. Could choose to skip one of the other keys.
Yeah, this route. Yeah, he's going straight to the left side. Okay.
So yeah, to recap, we know everything we need to know except the location of Desert Back. We have access to every entrance it could be. 2C needs to go to the pyramid and mirror to get to the Hyrule Castle checks to get his hammer. And needs to take that hammer to Spike Cave, which is the very northwest section of the map, to get his Mire Big Key. And needs to get his Desert Big Key by going left side GT. Nielsen Alex, on the other hand, just needs the Fire Rod. Needs to get it by going to the well and getting the Bombos Medallion, which actually negates the need for the Fire Rod. And then needs to find the back of Desert. Now, we have 3 locations left. Unless chat can come up with something that I've forgotten or we've forgotten, which is possible. Back of Skull Woods could be desert, back of desert. Hammer Cakes could be back of desert. And Turtle Rock entrance could be back of desert, which our runners kind of have. Like, 2C can check the fire rod spot right now. Nielsen Alex will be able to check the other two. No, he won't be able to check Turtle Rock, but he will be able to check Hammer Pegs after he's done here in Swamp Palace. So between the two of them, they can do the TR entrance.
Is it here? No, it's not here.
No, it's just a connector, and we don't. We've seen all our connected spots. We don't need that.
Yeah.
I think this is we've got a book, so 2C's gonna check ped. And for the first time in several weeks, we don't know what's on ped. And look, it's just Couchcast. Move along. First time since week 2 that ped could be relevant. After a week of the GT Big Key always being on ped, a week of spoilers, so we just knew it was there, and a week of a Triforce piece always being on ped. Okay, so 2C going back into Meyer. I don't think he wouldn't have done any of the left side checks before.
Yeah, it's gonna be a triple dip for Meyer, unfortunately, for 2C.
It is. Yeah, 2C. The thing is, like, 2C has more steps to get to his go mode than Nielsen Alex has. But I'm not sure Nielsen Alex remembers that the well exists. So I feel like, once 2C gets the hammer, it'll be, let's go back to all the hammer spots in some order or another. Uh, 2C can't be thinking Spike Cave right now because he doesn't have the hammer to do it. But after he's done in Meyer, he's not going to have much left other than to do whatever mirror checks he has left, and those are 3 pretty dense mirror checks.
Alright, we need to see the flute to 5, hopefully. Nope.
No, he can't flute to 5. He has to flute to 3. He has to do this the long way.
Hammer. No hammer.
And there are no good there's I want to say that the only connector to the dark world that's of any use
Alex?
He's doing it.
He's finally going to the well, ladies and gentlemen.
I was wrong. Like he either I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, he remembered it all the time and left it till now. He certainly could have. Oh, we're back in pod for 2C. I mean, it's one check. It's just the big key chest, and he'll be done. Now, this isn't all that needs to happen. He needs to take that Nielsen Alex needs to take that shovel and dig up the bombos.
Yep.
Which, I mean, if he's got to be running out of places, so that's probably his next stop.
I would think so.
Okay, so Nielsen Alex now maybe with the advantage. It's just so hard to say when the runners have such different go modes in their locations. But gosh, I find a shovel that no, he's not checking it.
No.
He's going back to Hera. We know this is nothing.
No.
Okay, 2C, you need to run all the way to the castle. I mean, I don't know if it's faster to go around this way or if it's faster to go around the other from the top.
Looks like
that's not where he's heading.
No, he's not.
He's not. And there's Hype Cave from Nielsen Alex. Surely this must be my answer. No, it is not your answer. Oh, this is Bombo's tablet.
Okay.
I mean, the feeling when you get to a 5-item cave at the hour 48-minute mark at go minus like 1, and it's nothing.
Back to Hera.
Yep. There's two items for him here because he didn't have the big key or the small key when he was here earlier.
This race is not. Oh, well, I was gonna say if
No,
2C runs
it's not.
north here.
This is not over until one of them gets the things that they need.
Yeah.
And 2C is gonna get that hammer really soon. I think that's where he's headed. But he also has to do all the things with the hammer.
Right.
So he still has he's gonna get part of the puzzle here. And he probably does ice first. I mean, that won't take long. Like, and Nielsen Alex has to do ice as well. So
okay,
it'll be a quick ice because he's done all the things except the one spot and cold stare.
Thankfully for 2C, finally in the right spot.
Okay, let's get our hammer. So he'll probably do Ice Palace next, and then my guess would be GT left after Ice because it's the most item dense, and then how quickly he gets to Spike Cave after that, that's a little questionable. Like the other two are really obvious things that you have to beat Ice anyway, so whatever, just do it. And GT left side is just super lucrative.
Okay. 2C's like, where's my hammer game?
It's right here. It's right here. Right, with the big key to get his tower.
Yeah.
So that's why he didn't climb earlier.
Yeah.
Don't climb this time, please.
He's like, finally. Hour and 50-minute hammer can't feel good though.
Okay, this has got to be the dig spot for Nielsen Alex.
Yeah.
So that's going to be go mode for him. No.
Yep.
We still need to actually find Desert North, although we're running out of places that can be. It's effective go mode.
Yep. And right to hammer. Oh, no. Okay, he's going to go do... Okay, there's Bombos.
No, I mean, if you're 2C, you go do Ice Palace right now. We're going to have both runners in Ice Palace shortly. Okay.
Oh, we're going to get TR entrance. Okay.
I like it. It's nice when you have that save quit spot to just do this check.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, 2C not even gonna. Okay.
No, he's done all this stuff.
Yeah, he's done all this. I forget already.
He's got one location left besides Cold Stare. Doesn't it really need to hit the switch here? But it doesn't really. I mean, it's fine.
Alright. Okay, it's not.
Okay,
it must
hammer
be hammer pegs.
It's got to be hammer pegs. I imagine 2C will check this spot here, upcoming. Small key to Castle Tower. Okay, game. I think we're checking hammer pegs first, though. We'll get to find out in a second. And there's the back of desert. The last entrance we checked.
Okay, so myths were required for the seed. For what entrance?
Yeah, we kind of were guessing that because of the lack of the desert's back of desert location. You see, losing a little bit of the control over the puffs, but does recover nicely.
I think Nils and Alex in the driver's seat at this point.
Oh, absolutely.
So.
Because 2C still needs to get the Desert Big Key out of Spike Cave and still needs to get the the Desert Big Key out of west of left side GT and the Mire Big Key out of Spike Cave.
Yeah.
So in the end, the earlier earlier Thieves Town play that Alex made just made such a big difference. 2C just was avoiding going into Thieves Town. There was a mirror there, and the mirror led to the hammer, so you could not avoid going to hammerless Thieves Town.
Yep.
Alright, this will be a relatively quick Ice Palace. I don't even know if he'll find the Fire Rod here.
No.
Because there's no reason to look at anything in this dungeon. Fortunately, the Fire Rod doesn't make much of a... I mean, it's nice to have for the Ganon fight. If I'm doing Silver's Ganon, I'd rather have the Fire Rod, but, like... Oh, well.
And yeah, Fire Rod not gonna get. Okay.
There's that Desert Big Key for 2C. Still needs to go to Spike Cave for the Mire Big.
Yeah, he doesn't even need to grab the key under the rock. You know, He's got plenty of keys to go.
He's got 2 keys. He doesn't need any. You see, going to go ahead and pick up the GT Big Chest. And Niels and Alex, having not hit the switch, will go this way, but that's fine. That'll work just fine. With Gold Sword and Bombos, this is a very easy fight.
Yep.
You see, just says no to Skullwoods.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was possible with Niels and Alex doing some of those extra things, like killing Helma, doing Skullwoods, It was possible that 2C could have caught up. The mirror was just too late, and getting to the correct mirror spot took him too long.
Mm-hmm.
It does find the desert back, so it's now just missing the Meyer Big.
That will be crystal number 7 for Nielsen. Now it's just gotta go beat Ganon now.
And Ganon's right here.
That is so convenient.
Yes, one screen to the right, and we have Ganon.
Wow.
And the not so useful spot today.
I love it when it works out like that.
Have you ever had a seed where the Turtle Rock back is like in the perfect spot to get to Ganon, but of course you don't get spit out there? It's your last dungeon? Yeah.
Ganon's at the bad drop down back of Skowoods at the Smith's house, and you're like, oh, this is gonna work out. Oh, wait, I'm not gonna get spit out there.
It's not where I'm gonna end up. Nice double to finish him off.
Yeah. We need some GGs in chat for Nielsen Alex 92.
Yeah, finishing with an official race time of 1:59:58. Just under 2 hours.
Sub 2, let's go. All right, GGs.
And 2C does forfeit shortly thereafter. Still needing that Meyer Big Key. That's tough.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there we are. I was about to fumble with that. Welcoming in Nielsen Alex. GG's.
GG's, Nissan.
Thanks. That felt pretty good. So
we also have 2C joining us. Once he unmutes his mic, GG's to you too.
GG's 2C.
GG, Alex.
All right, Alex, you were about to say something, and I apologize for interrupting.
No worries, Tracy. I was just gonna say it felt good from like the start. I would say a little bit of a rough start, but felt like ballsy to like play a little bit aggressive. Paid off with where the hammer was, not hammer. Well, that as well, but like the mirror in Thieves Town, and then everything just opened up. And honestly, I don't think I felt behind until I found out the Turtle Rock was a pendant. But other than that, I felt like pretty good this whole seed.
Yeah, because you climbed and you got the ice rod, and I think when you got the ice rod, you might not have known the Turtle Rock is a pendant. And I think if I climbed and got an ice rod, I'd be feeling really good. And then when I found out Turtle Rock was a pendant, I'd be feeling less good.
I was happy when I found the ice rod because I was like climbing. I think I only had like one small key going to GT.
Yes, that sounds about right.
Then I was like Desert Big Key was the only thing that really was in GT.
Yep, that's right.
And then it was just like, let's just climb GT. I don't think 2C might do it the first time, so let's just do something completely different. And it was like I'd already cleared like 3 dungeons, I think. So like just clear GT.
All right, and 2C, looked like you were really trying to wait on the hammer for Thieves Town, and in the end, that was kind of the undoing. Just because you couldn't get a single dip Thieves Town. We don't know what's in the big chest. We'll never know what's in there, but you couldn't get a full clear Thieves Town. It just wasn't available.
Yeah, a bit unlucky there for sure, but I don't know. Overall, it felt. I think that was probably the best that I've ever played, like efficient-wise. Like I always had stuff to do up until like Thieves Town. And the Hummer location was kind of rough as well. That was
Yeah, I
like
mean,
literally
go ahead.
my very last chest, I think.
Yeah, because I mean, it just with the mirror being behind the mirror being in Thieves Down with the hammer behind it. Yeah, it may have been like when Alex, you went to Thieves Town, you didn't have the small key. Whereas you found the small key to see, it's like, well, I have one piece of the puzzle to be able to just full clear it. Let's get the other piece. And it just wasn't available. But yeah, so go ahead.
It's a little bit unlikely that I'll find the hammer behind the blind cell. So that's why I took the risk. Plus, as I mentioned earlier, there were like a lot of good stuff available.
Yep.
Especially since I got like those nice gloves from Swamp earlier.
Yeah.
That felt very good.
Yeah, let's talk about. So that swamp was really funny. So you go into swamp, and our comment was, well, because you didn't have silvers, so you can't kill the pus with silvers. You didn't have a hammer, and this is the first time that I've seen, certainly the first time on any kind of restream, where someone goes into swamp and can't kill Argus, because you normally would have had to have the hammer to get back there. So you always have the hammer, and you didn't. And then, of course, you go back in, 30, 40, 50, whatever minutes later, and there's just a sword waiting for you. So what was the thought process with the whole swamp play there?
We were missing swords and hammer and all that stuff.
Yep.
The hammer could have been in the first two chests.
Sure could have.
So I figured I might as well just do left side swamp here and just save it quick. Because even going from left side swamp back to the lobby takes a while to begin with. The swamp was like literally next to Sank. So I'm like, okay, let's chain like those two chests with like the three, the left side in a way.
Okay.
So that was like the thought process there, and it paid out because the hammer, the glove.
The glove. Sure. Yeah, we got the glove there earlier. Yeah, we figure that the only thing the myths were hard required for was hammer pigs for back a desert. So you did need to get to the left side at some point. Oh, chat reminding us, Alex, did you forget about the well, or did you just?
No, I kind of misrouted everything because when I delivered the green pendant, I was supposed to go to Back of Escape, and I had other things to do, so I totally forgot. But on the other hand, I found Mr. My big key when I went to Skull, so it kind of worked out. But then I got crap! I still have Kike Well, and my fire stores could still be there. So I was like, oh my god, did I miss it right there? Is Tuesday done? And yeah, it wasn't like that nice, like forget like 5 items just chilling there. Like I got my glove in a very stupid way, the first one. Sequence breaking, what was it now again? Hera for Eastern Palace big key or something stupid.
Yep.
And and then I was like worried I forgot my flippers in Mire because I didn't want to dip Mire. So yeah, it was kind of a weird.
Yeah, I don't think there was any. Yeah, Mire had a sword. That was it. But the game gave you all 3 small keys, so like that makes Mire look good, right?
Yeah, and just like when you're looking for another fire source when you go into Mire, like just full clear it because I definitely don't want to go back for like 2 items or 1 item.
We saw a lot of Mire today. I think you went in there twice, and QC went in there twice, and would have had to go in again if you were to finish. So, all right. Yeah. So 15 points for the Spec Rock Bonkers. 12 points for Team Hime. You're both still in the race, if I'm not mistaken. Let me take a look at the standings real quick. In appropriately enough, the Misery Mire division, as we were just talking about Misery Mire. A whole bunch of teams at 4 and 6 going into this week. So, there's still a lot of game to play. How are you all feeling about finishing up the season?
I personally, I'm just happy that we're performing better than last season. And if we can make it to playoffs, it's just a bonus. I don't think me and Tolmir and the Swedish Arctic Fox even thought about making playoffs. We just want to like play for fun and see how it goes. So performing better than last season is definitely good. Definitely for my part, winning more races than I did last season, so it feels good actually helping the team out. So yeah, it like playoff is still around the corner. We still can make it, but we still need some wins, and we're facing Hime again on Thursday for Fox, and then we got Bratwurst Buddies, which is a very good team in the Randomizer week. So it's going to be tough, but it's still manageable to get some wins in. Like we managed to win this week as well, at least one. We've been splitting every week, so as long as we're doing that, we should be able to maybe to make the playoffs. So.
Yeah, 2C a little bit harder for you guys having lost this week, but you're still in that kind of glut of teams in that same kind of 4-win, 5-win area. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit tough, I think, for us for playoffs. But you know, we had like a pretty like decent season overall. We had like a nice spoiler win as well against the Pugs, so that felt kind of nice. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the races. Thursday, as Alex mentioned, Swedish Arctic Fox with Kermit. That will be exciting.
That sounds like a fun one.
Last week we're playing against Motor Bashan, which is another team that is at 4-6 currently. So that could be decided for playoffs. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, either way, it's going to be fun. I mean, it's got to be fun to be this late in the season and still be playing meaningful games. So.
It's definitely better than fighting for relegation like we did last week. So it's a better feeling this year. So I'm just happy. So GG's to 2C, and I hope Team Hime can score some victories as well. And not because that would help us out, but of course it's always fun when like good teams, like everybody's a good team, but like when you have friends on another team, it's always fun to watch them succeed as well. So GG's.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, GG Alex, and yeah, good luck to the Spec Rock Bonkers. I love it. Yeah, we got lots of friends in this group. They just paired us all together. It's very nice.
Yeah, all right. Well, that is pretty much going to do it for us. We do have 3 more races this evening on the schedule. We have at 7 o'clock on SpeedGaming 2, we have Go versus the Spoilers. That'll be McMonkey versus Zelgoddison. At 8 o'clock, we have the Fendrana Drifters versus Saha Kids over on SpeedGaming 3. That'll be Megawatt versus Pi. And at 8:40, we have Leftovers Restocked versus Don't Forget to Track Us. That'll be Days Cloud versus Flip over on SpeedGaming 4. So lots of races tonight to watch. Lots of races all week. If you like cross keys, this is your week. Captain, it was a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for a combo with me. GG's both runners. Yeah, cross keys week, always fun, always hectic.
And we can't forget about Nochibato doing a great job tracking. Trackers always are MVPs. Huge thanks there. But yeah, that is gonna pretty much do it for us. We'll see you at the next races.